right, let's see what else is going on around here. We have some. There's a developing story concerning Arizona Senator Karen Fann, her retirement announcement. Her backroom deal, her company Fann Contracting Incorporated, negotiating with the state for a project to rebuild roads. Did you guys catch that? Developing story concerning Arizona Senator Karen Fann. Yeah, backroom deal. She can't have a company contract with the state. That's a conflict of interest. Can you believe the under-the-table money she's making? Oh my God. Some of this stuff is even kind of surprising to me that I dug up in the past couple of days. It's, the information is really coming out, guys. Things are happening and things are changing. I mean, look at the corruption in that right there. Just right there. And that's their senator, man. She has minions. And we wonder why our county courts and our police departments are so corrupt. But hopefully that's changing too. Well, let's get some more crazy news here. Let's see. And these are all good news, because if this information is coming out to where it's available to people like me that are in the know, basically, I have lots of good sources, guys. I've spent 10 years on this journey, and I've acquired a lot of good friends and a lot of good sources and a lot of reputable relayers of information, put it like that. So this is all, good news. It might seem like bad news, which it is, that a senator is this corrupt. I mean, just blatantly. But in fact, it's actually good news. It's because it's coming out. It's being exposed. If it's not exposed and comes out, then it's corruption. Okay. Oh, let's see here. How about this one? Because we know how messed up things are in Louisiana. The Second Circuit Court of Appeals in Shreveport, Louisiana, ruled in favor of Shreveport nurses issuing a temporary restraining order against the Oshire Hospital and for all hospitals statewide from firing employees who refuse to get jabbed while the mandate's legality is in court. You hear that, guys? The Second Circuit Court of Appeals in Shreveport, Louisiana, ruled in favor of the Shreveport nurses issuing a temporary restraining order against all hospitals statewide from firing any employees for the refusal to get jabbed while its legality is in court, and it's not legal. So that one's over. Thank God. Can you imagine being, I'm sure some of you can. God, I feel for you so bad, because, what if you retire next year, right? And people are scared, man. People have been coerced, forced into this, which is Nazi Germany stuff, guys. That's how it started over there. This is Nazi Germany stuff, just repeating itself, 100%. It's scary what they've tried to do, or trying to do. I think we're at the peck of us now where we have reached critical mass, and it's going to change. I truly believe that. Why? I know that. Again, this information wouldn't be coming out if it wouldn't be. Okay. Let's see. I read a good one here. Representative Mo Brooks of Alabama introduced a Defund Federal Jab Mandates Act, which simply states that no federal funds may be used to establish, implement, or enforce any jab mandate. How about that one? Ha ha! That's Alabama, guys. Right on, huh? Here's some information from Indonesia that I think it's, let's see. Oh, yeah, this is great. Check this out. So in Indonesia experienced a spike in corona infections and death in July, and it was struggling to slow the virus transmission due to its large population. The Indonesian Food and Drug Monitoring Agency finally granted the emergency use authorization for ivermectin in mid-July as a therapeutic drug to cure the C-19. After the government authorized the use of ivermectin, which is ivermectin is a therapeutic drug that it's just a couple doses of that and you're good. That's actually what Trump took when he had it. He was good in 3 days, and he took Regeneron. Okay. But anyway, they authorized use for that for experimental use, emergency use of the ivermectin. The number of cases have significantly plummeted since then. The massive drop in C-19 cases started after the government of Indonesia granted the emergency use of ivermectin to its patients. The country had a very, very low vaccination rate at the time, only 7.5%. 7.5. That's nobody. Okay, Indonesia's huge. So only 7.5 of them were fully jabbed in July. And the rest of them were given ivermectin. And them guys. And their numbers plummeted to almost nothing. And I think it's 20 countries now have had to come out and say that C-19 does not exist. Because it cannot be isolated. Therefore, it doesn't exist. And if it can't be isolated and it doesn't exist, what the fuck is the jab for? Okay, I hope I don't get this video pulled for messing up on that kind of stuff, but I can't say that word. You guys help me out here. All right, let's get to some other good news here. Let's see. And guys, as I go on, I'll have this more in bullet points and stuff like that, and it won't be so drawn out and yada yada. And hey, I've just got to say this right now. Okay, I told you guys I've been on this journey a long time. Positive thought, okay, guys, and being awake and aware. Once you're aware of something, you've got it beat. And those of us that are awake and aware, that know unconditional love, and just our thoughts and our vibrations, are making this stuff happen. Or if it wasn't for us and our spirituality, guys, I don't think that we would have reached the critical mass part. Not enough people would have been awake and aware of this. Because think about it like this. Think about it on a timeline point of view. I'm sure you guys have heard timelines, and like I explained earlier, I'm on a totally different timeline than, say, my neighbors. Okay, they're so low vibration, third dimensional, that it's insane. Actually, I feel so sorry for them. Actually, I have lots of empathy for them, but not a whole lot of sympathy because they bring it upon themselves. But as an example, we are helping them just by our vibration. Okay, just by our positive beings. But I'm sorry. Back to the timeline thing. So, how do I put this? Okay, just think about it like this. If everybody was on the timeline I'm on, which is love, knowledge, the truth, all that. If everybody was on this timeline, the world would change in an instant. Ba-tink. Okay? If half of the people were on this timeline, it would start to change. If 51%, once we reach 51%, it would have to start changing, right? Critical mass. Okay, but if it ever, if it stayed down in the 30s and 40 percentile, this never would have happened. So, each and every one of you should pat yourself on the back and tell yourself you love yourself every time you look in the mirror. This stuff's important, guys. These are hard, rough times. It's all about self-love and then love for others. And I got to say this again. Everybody should, it's not pride and it's not ego. You should be very proud. Michelle, my God, girl, you're an amazing soul, and we're all old souls. If you're drawn to this video, you're an old soul starseed, and that's just, that's just a fact, and then I'm sure there's going to be some drawn to it that are, indigos and star children. And I think we're all together. There shouldn't be any separation in us. We're all here for a reason. We all came back to this planet incarnated here. Incarnated, not reincarnated. To change things. Okay? And I feel that you guys deserve to know the news because I know how hard it is out there. I worked for 35 years straight, every single day. I retired from the Postal Service. I worked 6 days a week for 35 years, basically. And I was at a point one time where I believed everything to come out of the box, or that's all the information I had. So, and these are important times, and I truly believe you guys need this information. And again, if you like this video and like the content, I didn't really have a very good show lined up for you guys, but I'm going to, okay? And matter of fact, I think I might make one tomorrow, and it will be a little bit more to the point and a little bit more in order. Because hey guys, I just winged it, man. I just said, screw it, I'm going to make a video today, and I'm going to start. And let's see. I'll tell you what, this is a good story right here, I got to tell you. Let's see. Excuse me for being silent for just a second. I'm reading here, so I don't mess up when I'm reading it to you. Well, I don't know, you might find this interesting, but, a civil criminal complaint has been filed against the Mayo Clinic in Arizona, alleging false imprisonment, assault, aggravated assault, medical battery, endangerment, and crimes against humanity. That's big, man. The complaint was filed by Ali Schultz, founder of Hands for Health and Freedom. So I'm sure if you go to handsforhealthandfreedom.com or just search Hands for Health and Freedom, put a question mark behind it, you'll find it where you can put a source behind the story. But on behalf of his father-in-law, Chuck Schultz, Ali Schultz's mission to advocate for health and freedom started with the requirement in schools to force masks on the children. According to her website, her background in the medical field combined with her legal experiments furthered her ability to properly advocate for individuals fighting for the agency of their own health choices. That wasn't real explanatory, but the point being, criminal assaults have been filed against the Mayo Clinic. Okay. And let's see, approximately 12,000 Air Force members, I should say it correctly, approximately 12,000 Air Force personnel have reportedly refused orders to be jabbed against the C virus despite any mandates. Okay, now you're just never going to hear that stuff out there. Florida is maintaining its status as having the lowest average daily C virus case per capita in the United States, which a feat achieved without intrusive mandates. Florida is maintaining its status as having the lowest average daily C virus per capita in the United States and achieved that feat without any intrusive mandates. There you go, guys. They didn't do the lockdowns and all that stuff. And let's see some more little stuff here. Oh, Alabama's Attorney General, Steve Marshall, announced he filed a lawsuit to block Sleepy J's federal contract COVID-19 vaccine mandate. Well, I think I'm going to cut it there, guys. 30 minutes is pretty good for a video. And again, I'll have a lot better show tomorrow. And let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys like this kind of stuff. And I'm going to do a whole range of stuff. I'm going to spiritual news, like I said, the space news, to crazy weather stuff, to you guys can send me pictures. We can post them if you guys have got any pictures of any of this crazy stuff going on in the sky. because I know everyone is seeing it as well as I am. Hey, my email is spiritualawakenings, all one word, of course, spiritualawakenings.info@gmail. If you want to send me any pictures or anything, and I'll post them, and we'll make a little compilation video and stuff like that. So if you guys like this idea, again, let me know, and we'll really run with it. And because I've got some great ideas, and I've got some great information, guys. This is just a tip of the iceberg of the stuff I've got to share, and just the information I receive daily is can get pretty crazy sometimes. It's just unbelievable what's going on out there that doesn't get reported. Well, here's another good one. Missouri Attorney General, where I'm from originally. Missouri Attorney General Eric Schmidt announces his plans to sue the Sleepy J administration over recently implemented COVID-19 and testing mandates. Pretty crazy, man. That's big stuff. More than 39 GOP senators formally moved forward to end President Asterix's jab mandates on private companies. Oh, that would be, they're making fun of him, excuse me. 39 GOP senators finally moved forward to end Sleepy J's jab mandates on private companies and their employees under the Congressional Review Act. See, none of this is constitutional. There's so many avenues to stop, block, and charge these people with the crimes against humanity that they've committed and worse. I'm sure you've all heard of Ted Cruz. Let's see here. Ted Cruz of Texas introduced a bill to prohibit the federal government from acquiring C-19 jabs for children. The bill will prohibit the federal government and any recipient. Excuse me, guys. This bill will prohibit the federal government and any recipient of the federal funding from the Department of Health and Human Services and or the CDC at the state, local, tribal, or territorial level from requiring any individual aged 18 or younger from acquiring the C-19 jab. As a result, school districts would not be able to impose the jab mandate for students under 18, losing Title V, Part A, and Title II, Part A funding under the bill. Parental consent will be required for the jab of any minor using any C vaccine. Oh my God, I said it again. C jab that is fully approved and authorized for emergency use. Well, here's a good test, guys. We're going to see if this video gets pulled. Hey, I love you guys. Lots and lots and lots. And we're going to launch this channel up and get it rocking. And I love you guys. Sorry for all the mistakes, but hey, we'll get them all taken care of. I love you guys, and peace.